they're not all bleached and stuff. They're like brown eggs.
No, totally.
Oh, you know what's my favorite when the eggs are blue? Or
Yeah.
kind of green.
Audio roll. Cam 1 roll. Cam 2 roll. Alright, this is Race War Ep 2. Action.
You know, I love it. It's like, it just kind of gets like a retro kind of gritty vibe. I don't know.
Yeah, like a news channel or some shit.
With a bisexual terrorist.
Rico Suave
Yeah,
cruising.
Rico's hiding behind some damn wood, all right.
Just trying to get on a date with a girl in the city. This shit is like fucking pulling teeth.
Means they are down low and gay.
Hi, this is Race War Episode 2 with your host, Moment PS5. And today, we're talking about fuckboys in New York City.
I'm Misha. Very nice to meet you, camera. I'm Afro-Latina, but I identify spiritually as New Jersey woman.
Hey, I'm Knives Suicide. I'm a suicide girl from New York City. I'm a Filipino raccoon.
Let's get into it. Grab a mic. Go, 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 go.
Shall we?
Okay.
Spill your mind. Spill your guts.
Okay, so preemptively, right before this, I was talking with Misha about, we're talking about fuckboys, we're going to talk about DL fuckboys, which means that the men that you date that treats you the worst are DL, that means they are down low and gay. That's what that means. And just to give like a backdrop, both her and I, we're queer. Like, I'm pansexual, she's bisexual. This is no hate to people who are gay because we are gay ourselves, but you know, you don't have to pretend to be straight and be a misogynistic piece of shit and take out your shit on women. But before I continue, I am gonna let Misha take the mic because she has a good initiator of topics and I'm good at commenting on them.
I'd like to say, I say this is a very literal statement, but I was in a spiritual jihad with a bisexual terrorist. This man, I thought he was completely nice and normal, childhood friend of a very respected coworker of mine. And, as time kind of fucking went by, I thought that man was living all fast and furious and stuff.
Also, I feel like this is a very specific thing to New York City or like big cities.
It is.
Like,
it is.
The kind of like chase, because I feel like people have too many options. So even just hearing this from y'all, it overwhelms me, because like just trying to get on a fucking date with a girl in the city, this shit is like fucking pulling teeth like a dentist. I'm just like, damn. So the fact that y'all dealing with dudes who are insecure with their sexuality and they can just like hide that shit. I mean, they could probably hide behind one of these trees or some shit, on some cruising shit or whatever. Like,
yeah, he was hiding behind some damn wood, all right. Now, with that being said, this guy, he like living hard. He was a gym bro. I was like, okay, he into fitness, he whatnot, and whatever.
But most fitness guys,
gym bros a DL.
Yeah, because if you
gym bros are always DL.
Because if you're spending that much time in the gym around men, you're probably looking. People literally go to the gym just to like cruise and hook up. Yeah. Because like we often like to advertise these gyms as being like, oh, this is like the new healthy mindset or whatever. But in big cities, historically,
saunas clubs in the 70s.
Yeah, that shit is gay as hell. It's gay as fuck. Like, not in a derogatory way, but that's the game. Like, you have to cruise in the gym or the washrooms,
doing crazy shit. Porn addiction, constantly doing coke, having the weirdest shit to say. And I'll never forget one time this man tried to get into semantics with me about trans women.
That honestly sounds like somebody whose dick doesn't work, because you said like is addicted to porn, coke problem. It's just like, okay, at what point, like, how does this translate to relationship? I'll just be thinking about that.
I have no idea how that man has gotten this far in life without getting fucking whacked.
Damn.
But he got into semantics with me about trans women once.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, that's crazy that you would say this shit to me, knowing where I stand with trans women.
Also, like, if this guy's queer, why does he have such an issue with trans women?
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? It's like you're trying to, I guess you're trying to like justify your choices using like these angles, but it's all in one community. I guess to me that doesn't make sense. It's like weird cognitive dissonance.
It is a weird cognitive dissonance, and let me tell you when it really stuck out to me. He said the verbiage he used was, well, I don't understand what's the difference between a transsexual and a transgender
Oh
and
my
a
God.
transvestite, and I was like, don't do that fucking right.
What is this? The 80s? Anybody?
Yeah.
If you refer to trans women as a transvestite, I'm just going to assume you stepped out of a time machine from like the fucking 1980s or some shit. Like,
Bro said he can't tell the fucking difference between like divine and like a normal trans woman. Like, get the fuck out of here. Well, bro said to me, now here's the real kicker, and this is when like it really clicked aside from some other stuff that happened, which like I said, that shit could be an A24 movie. But I digress. He said to me, yeah, I was jacking off to this porn that had a bunch of trans...
He sounds like a chaser. Yeah. Like a huge chaser.
Look, I'm telling you.
Because, I mean, like, if you're addicted to porn and you have issues with trans women, this is like an 80% chance you're a chaser and just, like, trying to suppress it. Especially if it's New York. Yeah.
The day we met, I clocked him. I said, damn, this man a little spicy. I kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, let's just be real. Culturally, some Latino men a little spicy, but I like that. I like when a man is a spicy.
Do you think that's a stereotype, though? Because I'll be seeing that online. People be like, they be like Puerto Rican men be like low-key gay. Because they be like, why you call everybody daddy? And like,
hey, papi.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's because a lot of Latin America is very metrosexual, and culturally, I respect that about us. We do take care of ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Men in Latin America maintain themselves. Now, I'm not talking about the Dominican T-Mobile manager with the tight shirt and the pants.
No,
you know, black. But culturally, I feel like Latino men really maintain themselves. But this dude was spicy, man. He had on a gold chain, buttoned down with the buttons all open, chest hair exposed, hair slipped back, a fucking Seiko watch.
Rico Suave.
Yeah,
cruising.
Rico Suave type beat. So I'm seeing this and I'm like, damn, okay. Fast forward, he tells me, yeah, I was jacking off to this porn. It had trans women and like girls, and they were getting fucked in the ass and pissed on. And I said, wait a minute. In my head, I'm like, you said to me, trans woman, you didn't think of them as women.
Yeah.
She was jacking off to trans women. So what does that say about you if that's the way you feel? Motherfucker, you are gay. Gay. That man proceeded to make my life hell for...
How long did you date him? That's what I want to know.
We were ultimately in a relationship only 9 months, but that's because come October or September really, that was when he decided that we should have a threesome with his best friend. Now let me tell you, so as a straight man, number one, you're probably not going to want to have a threesome with your best friend, but number two, you're not going to pick your handsomest, biggest dick best friend to have a threesome with. Unless you're
also, I feel like as a man, if I'm like wanting to ask a girl for a threesome, it's especially off the rip, that's kind of wild. Like, to me, that means you're on some other, like, you're consuming a lot of porn, because like I understand, like, yeah, I mean, threesomes or whatever is cool, but it's just like, if you can't get your rocks off like normally in a relationship, you need to involve like 3-4 other people. That's attaching to like a broader porn addiction.
And I remember he met some of my friends who were in a polycule. There's 4 of them, and he said he hadn't met them yet, so he had no idea what they look like. God bless him. But he said, "Oh man, they don't want to fuck us." Like, is that all you think about?
Also, I always feel like, am I wrong? But I always feel like most dudes, if they want a threesome, they would want it with 2 girls.
Oh, he wanted that too.
Yeah.
He wanted that
Oh
too,
shit, he's
but
doing
because
everything.
He was a nasty little manipulator. The girls that he was like friends with, they were always women with like low confidence and low self-esteem.
Do you think men can be platonic friends with women without like wanting to sleep with them, or is it just or do you think there's like a degree where like men have, like, if they have that attraction, they just have to suppress it?
Contextual.
Okay.
Contextual. Like, some of the dudes that I'm friends with that have just been purely like platonic, they either met me when I was in a relationship or I met them when they were in a relationship.
Okay.
And those friendships have pretty much lasted.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, another crazy story is, and she was there for this. I had a guy I was friends with for 8 years, right? 8 years. And then like I asked him, like, it's when I moved up here, I was like, hey, do you want to be my roommate?
Yeah.
Okay, so dude comes up here, we're roommates. You know, like a year later, I get in a relationship. This is during COVID. Bro wigs the fuck out. Bro wigs the fuck out, quits his job,
Oh my
stops
God.
paying bills, and just acts like
What kind
bitter.
of, like, where was he working at? That's what I want to know. Like, what kind of job?
He
Did he
had
have a
two
good job?
jobs. He was working at UPS, and he also had a part-time at Michael's.
Working class DL trade. Woo, that's the shit people like. Woo, wearing
Yo,
some
but now
Timberland boots and a fucking Dickies onesie. That's that rough trade. Woo, like that's the front cover of Butt magazine type shit. Like,
Bro, dude modeled himself, the ex, after a 70s gay porn star. And like, I would love to show you a picture in a moment.
oh yeah, like
I'm
the
gonna let you.
mustache,
Yeah,
the Castro.
yo, you're gonna
Of
see. You're
course,
gonna be
of
like, no,
course,
this is
of
the same
course.
man. Ain't no way. I'm gonna let you finish this in the platonic friends bit though.
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
So I'm going to answer a little platonic friends bit, but then I'm also thinking of something when you were talking about threesomes, and I wanted to add to that.
Yeah,
but with
yeah.
the platonic friends thing, you know what it is? I think it technically is possible. I think women are able to do that more than men, and I think it's partially because men. I hate to say this. I don't even think men are always attracted sexually to women. I just really feel like
No.
it's an ego thing that they
I
want to
feel
show off
you.
to other men.
I will admit, because I used to be a nerd loser.
I
I
used to
didn't
be a nerd
always get women,
loser.
and then like when I became like a better DJ, I was like, oh shit, this is giving me access to like hotties, and so like a lot of time I'll be talking to my homeboys. I'll be like, yeah, look at this girl I'm talking to, whatever, and like I might not even like her, but it's just like a status thing, like the fact that this person acknowledges my existence, you know. So I agree.
In there.
No, totally, yeah. And just like to add on to the threesome thing. Okay, so part of like what you were saying before, but I was also thinking it's related to ego, actually. It's not even just porn addiction. I think sometimes like I've had 2 exes propose to do a threesome with me. I've had a threesome with one of my exes, but I feel like
I be so scared to ask girls that shit, cause I be feeling like they gonna block me or unfollow me. That's wild, yo. Like I'll be scared as fuck. I would never in a million years. One time I asked this girl, and she was just like, no. So I was like, okay. I assume most women rocking like that.
But like I don't know, like I think just like with that, I feel like men who propose that, not all of them, it's more an ego thing. It's more like I want to show off to the other guys that I was able to do this with 2 bitches, basically. That's how I feel. Like I feel like a lot of times it's not porn, it's more like they want to promote their own ego. And the thing too I would say about this is, and I think this is hilarious, is a lot of the times when a guy pushes a woman to have a threesome, and I feel like I've been pushed to do it, is
Yeah.
that they don't realize it that they are gonna get butt hurt. And
'Cause, yeah.
I've warned both of my exes about that. I was like, you know, like watch the girl fall for me. Oh, and like it kind of happened. Not that they fell in love, but the first time I had a threesome.
I always assume with threesomes that like one person is going to get fucked, not in a literal sense, but like in the metaphorical sense that like one person is just they're not going to get it, and so like you said, another person would catch feelings, and then it just spirals into this greater thing or whatever. Yeah. Also, I don't know, is that just like a city thing? I just find like to kind of shift the convo, just meeting girls here, that shit is hard as fuck. Like girls will message me and then they be wanting me to chase them around the city, and I'm just like, damn, can we just get a coffee? They don't even be wanting to do shit like that because they be having so many options. I'm just like, dog, I'm not gonna chase you. Like, I'm a grown ass man. Like,
Let
you
me show
know?
you this right quick. So this is the ex in question.
He literally looks like a model from Amy Leon Dior, like the fucking Italian button-up shirt and shit
Yo,
with
but here's the gay porn star that looks just like him. That's the
Yeah, he
same
looks
man,
gay.
right? That's the same man.
He literally looks like a Tom of Finland illustration.
Bro, I'm telling you, that
The
shit-
mustache, you're gay, bro. You're gay with that.
That shit caught me so off guard. And like you said, during a threesome, somebody always gets fucked, literally and figuratively.
Yeah.
He was mad. You know, at first I thought he was mad because I liked his friend. No. He was mad because his friend liked me. This man unconsensually sent my nudes.
Yeah, see,
to
that's
his
crazy.
friends.
Yeah.
And I didn't find out about it till that weekend that this whole thing popped off. And his friend looked at me and said, I jacked off to you so many times. I was like, oh.
God
Okay.
damn. Okay. I mean, that's better than jacking off to porn, but still,
I
he's
mean,
sharing
the guy was hot
unsolicited.
for me, and it was mutual. It was
Yeah.
mutual because he was gorgeous.
Mhm.
And we had better chemistry overall. So I watched this DL man
Mhm.
ruin the relationship we had over being honest with himself.
I always tell guys, instead of watching porn, if you're like sexting a girl, just jack off to her nudes. Like, I don't know. It's more of
I am ethical consumption, baby. Ethical fucking consumption. You know, I
You're
told
not
this man, I said, you
20
know what?
Pornhub tabs open.
Oh, that happened one time. He was looking for something on his phone and had a fucking Pornhub tab. But I was like, man, you gotta get the fuck out of here.
That shit just be turning into like
Brain rot.
collecting Pokemon cards, cause like you'll find one clip you fuck with, and then next thing you know, 40 minutes later, you're like on page 50 looking at like
Page 50.
latex people tied up to a fucking tree and like
In
a
rooms of
machine or
bad
some
feng
shit.
shui.
Yeah. Feng shui, BDSM, Mortal Kombat gear. I always say like S&M, that shit is just like Mortal Kombat. Like the way that people dress up, I'm just like, you're wearing all this leather. You literally look like Shao Kahn. Like you're wearing a harness. Like,
You're wearing a fucking
are you going to fight in the King of Iron Fist tournament, or are you going to have sex? Like it's one of those things.
You know, I told this man, hey, look, that could have been our boyfriend, but you wanted to fuck around. You wanted to fuck around and find out, and then you were hurt that I realized what you were doing in real time. I watched him play me and his best friend against each other several different times.
Maybe I should get 2 girlfriends. I don't know.
You know what? Guess what? Under communism,
Fuck it. I don't know, man. I'm too much. I'm low key. Like, I think I really am monogamous. Like, I tend to kind of just focus on one partner. But that's probably like my downfall. I really be committing to shit whole time. The girls be doing all type of like other shit or whatever.
yo, but let me tell you something. That is a modern day modern man problem, and I think up here especially, it is a larger problem. Cause you know, you'll see the most regular looking fucking Joe Schmo, like, yes, I am in a open
Oh my God,
relationship. I am married in an open relationship.
The Brooklyn
It's like,
polycules.
bro, you are literally just some like 5'6" dude from Ohio, and you want multiple bitches. Who the fuck are you to deserve multiple women?
I
as
think
a
they
man?
do that to overcompensate, cause like, imagine if you're like a guy from the Midwest or whatever, you never really got any motion, and then you come out here, since people are a little bit more sexually fluid, it kind of like overinflates your ego, and so like you say you get attention once from like a hottie, and people think that's their entire reality, and it's just
No,
like, no,
seriously,
they just
dead
watch your
ass.
stories. This is
Fucking
not
dead ass.
like real life, you know.
Yeah, but like I said, I can only say so much because really, this shit could be a mini series.
Yeah,
824,
yeah.
Please hit me up.
They're gonna send the Mossad mommy milkers agents. Yo, when this shit drop, they're gonna send the black SUVs outside of my house. Like this shit, they're gonna disappear me. Like we're talking too true, too real. So when the streets see this shit, I don't know how they're gonna react. I probably got a year before I have to go on a run. No extradition or some shit. They're gonna try me in The Hague.
This is Marcus 5.